Are you ready to find out what the heck this freaking banner looks like, bro? I am, because I don't know what banners look like anymore. So let's find out. Roll the clip. Show me. Oh shoot! It is an emblem.
Restore calm, emblem of the sacred.
That's a choice.
The incantation used to summon me and my brother.
Tefish art. Shout out. Okay, so it is Eirika. Ephraim is in the art. I think that makes sense. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But she's red, which means there's an unknown variable in green. So it should be Thiazi, Lynn, and someone else. Dude. Are they going to put my girl on green? Already? Okay, anyway. Eirika. Find out about Eirika.
It is my honor.
I'm pulling. I've never pulled so fast in my life. If Eirika is the Marnie Slayer, I am so on board. Oh my god. Hell yes. Okay. Azure Twin Edge. You're getting Slaying. Grants Empathy? Chat, do we know what empathy is? Please tell me what empathy is. Thank you. Grant special goal and charge +1 per attack. Okay, so we're good for Gale Forcing. That's fun. If unit initiates combat and chooses bases of an ally, attack speed, defense res, equal number of allies, throws, columns, are used, max 15. Okay, deals damage equal to 20% unit speed, reduces damage by foes first attack by 20% unit speed. There's a lot of effects that guaranteed foes follow up attacks, by use follow up attacks. Wind Sword style. Interesting. Boost damage by 60%, unit speed when special triggers, unit attacks twice. Unit special triggers 40%. Okay, cool. Blue Skies 4. Was there a Blue Skies 3? I'm sorry. No, because this is the new emblem skill, obviously, right? Or the skill that's on the emblem that'll eventually be on other stuff too. If unit initiates combat, there was within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +18, it deals damage plus X. Reduces damage from foes attack by X during combat, excluding the number of allies when through comes out of taste, not 2, max of 8. First attack normally means only first, blah, blah, blah. We're getting Assault Force, which I think was only on Duo Marissa, or Desert Marissa, if you would rather prefer to her that way. And then we have attack speed, insight, hone. I see the word hone, I immediately zone out. Burn. Because hone skills are lame. But maybe this one isn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You're going to pull for this anyway, so why bother reading? Emblem effect. Enhanced engage special. With special triggers, boost damage by units max special cooldown count times 4. Excluding AoEs. So I'm assuming this is intended to help with gale forcing and stuff, I think, probably, right? If unit is with... If it is unit's first combat inflicted by unit or first combat initiated by foe that turn, you get to inflict attack -4 on unit, and unit attacks twice during combat. Yeah, so we're a gale forcing queen, I think is what that means. So that's fine. Cool. Gale Force is back, baby. The AoE era is over.
Twin strike.
But not for me. I'm still in my AoE era. As I heard some dude on the news say today, poggers. Okay, style. Unit can use style. Wind Sword style. Unit can attack foes 2 spaces away. Unit cannot attack adjacent foes. Huh? So it's 11 sword, but with wind? I'll keep reading. Calculates damage using lower foe's defense. Okay, so you have adaptive damage. You can attack at range of 2. Unit suffers a counterattack if any of the following conditions are met. Foe is armored with range equal to 1. Foe can counterattack regardless of unit's range, or foe's range is the same as just between units and foe. So basically, if it's ranged, or if it's an armor with melee distance, or if it can counterattack regardless. So really, you want to hit non-DC, non-armor, range 1 units. You will be counterattacked if your opponent you're attacking with this is a non-armor. You will not be counterattacked with this if the opposing unit is a non-armor, range of 1 with no DC enabled. That's what that means. I think. Yeah. Or foe's range is the same as the distance between unit and foe. So if it's a range of 2, it can counterattack. If it is an armor with a range of 1, it can counterattack. If the foe can counterattack regardless of foe's range, it can counterattack. The only way it cannot counterattack you is if you are a non-armor, range of 1 with no DC enabled. Honestly, this last part is kind of redundant, but I get why they're putting it in there. Because you can attack a foe 2 spaces away. You can't attack adjacent foes. So it has to be 2 spaces away. This is saying that the foe's range is the same distance as between unit and foe. They could just say, or the foe's range is equal to 2. Because your attack is 2 spaces away. It can't be 1 space away. So they intentionally worded this a really weird way, and I don't like that, but it is what it is. So you'll get a counterattack from this if it is a range 1 armor, if the foe can counterattack regardless, and if the foe has a range of 2. That's what that means, I think. Yes. Okay. After combat, movement effects do not occur. Skill effects range is treated as 1, including by skill effects determined by attack range like Pavice and Aegis. I feel like they're calling that out, implying certain things. I don't think this applies to saves. I don't think. This style could be used only once per turn. Well, thank goodness for that.
Let us advance. I will do it.
I don't know if that little blurb helps anybody, but okay. Respectfully, it is there. Good on them.
Yep.
Okay, the engage effect when special triggers boost damage by units max special cooldown count times 4 excludes AoEs. Okay, so it's on bonfire here for Rosado. If it is units first initiate the combat or unit first initiate the combat, inflicts attack -4 on unit, and unit attacks twice regardless. Unit attacks twice during combat. Triggers only when units range is equal to 1. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think it becomes slightly less effective because the range is locked at 1. Um, it does, however, give you Brave effect regardless. So I still think it's really good. Obviously, it's okay. You look, okay. I'm gonna try and be as real with y'all as I can. Okay. If you want in-depth analysis, there are plenty out there who will do this. Okay. But as for me, this is an emblem hero. Emblem heroes give emblem skills. Currently, those skills are probably really good. They will probably stay good for like a year. The heroes themselves, but as far as the actual effects go, like even Emblem Mars effect is still very useful in certain circumstances. I could not pull off Shield Fighter, High Ground, Fallen Rhea without Emblem Marth effect, without Emblem Marth Ring. Okay. That makes it very good in certain circumstances. This likely will not age because it is Brave effect adjacent. So, Emblem effect good. I'm sure Eirika will be very good. I don't know how long Eirika will be very good, but I'm sure she's very good right now. If you want this, I don't know. It boosts damage by 50% of the unit's defense, too. That's kind of interesting. So, really, it's for like big bonfires, I guess. Ooh, you know who would really like this? Har would really like this. Which I realize now Har is an axe flyer, as is Rosana. But no, I mean, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I feel like Faye has this like love-hate relationship with like immediate specials and special jumps and stuff. We just had a lot of special jump things, especially around the desert banner. Now we're getting stuff that like benefits bigger cooldown specials. You're getting cooldown stacks when you attack, stuff like that. So this is, I mean, we're in that ebb and flow. We're in that ebb and flow. We were over here, now we're kind of over here. Okay, that's just kind of how this game works. In 2 months, it will be something else. All right, but for right now, we have this. So I think it's good. I think the Emblem Ring is obviously very effective for certain circumstances. It is limited. Some units are going to benefit more than others. I don't know that it's niche because I think the effects of Brave at the end of the day work for pretty much everybody.
Picture perfect.
Shee! Look at that. Didn't even have to attack 4 times. All right, let's see if Bridget's on here. That's our colorless group. And we got the blue group. Just kidding. We have some of the red group. There's the blue group. Okay, there's the Aussie. The only option in question here, which truthfully it made more sense, and if you go back and watch the banner prediction video, the LME banner prediction video, LME banners, get it trending, copyrighted. I thought that it made sense from like the grid perspective that I had, that the new emblem would be red, or the new legendary would be red, and the new mythic would be red. And then you'd have Thiazi in green alongside Emblem Lyn, and then likely throw Bridget in here. because you would have an attuned and a rearmed at the same time. Does that make the most appealing color shares? I don't know. Probably not. But from an availability perspective and a historical pattern perspective, it made the most sense. We are about to find out if that is true. I've been doing this since June of 2019. Prediction videos for monthly banners. I'm processing my feelings. I'm processing my feelings. I didn't want to. I guess it's fine because really I'm just not pulling colorless in this scenario. And it hurts me because Gateau is here, but he's always alongside that GD demon, and it makes me sad. They're like brothers. They're always together, like Mario and Luigi over here. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I probably. Oh God, I can't risk it, dude. I can't. It is a benefit because I can now freely pull 3 of the 4 colors, and that in particular is ultimately what designates if a banner is good for you or not. Because when you look at this, right, you can say, oh, a lot of individual units are good. And that is true. A lot of individual units are good. But what makes a banner good for you is if you don't have to skip colors. And there are multiples on each color that is really beneficial for you. Now, me, I'm sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 12. Maybe 6, maybe 7, 8. Actually, I do need one more Ike to get plus 10. So that would also be pretty good. So ultimately for me, I would rate this banner almost a 10 out of 10. There's a lot of good options. There's a ton of emblems on the banner. There's some good mythics on the banner. The Ozzy's also really solid as just in armor in general, but doubled by the fact that she's a rearm. And then you've also got tempo in an echo skill out here too. So I mean, everything except colorless is really solid, and it hurts me to say that because I want Gateau merges like that. I want that in my life. I want that. But at the same time, you're looking at banners like the Hero Rises top 8. We literally just had. I found out like an hour ago. We have a voting gauntlet banner that's just rearmed heroes, which don't pull on that. Look, I don't know where you have your father tied up, okay? But there's no spark on that. It's not worth it. Trust. Just wait for the new heroes return stuff. There will probably be better color shares. These are like older rearmed heroes. In the priority of banners that have come back this month, this is probably not a big one for you. But the double special is pretty solid. The Alm Nui Baba banner, also pretty solid. There's a lot of good stuff that you could spend your resources on currently. I think I would take this banner in particular by looking at how many colors and how many units within each color you actually want to try and get to minimize your risk of loss. Because for me, I'm at a +9 Ike. I'm at a +9 Lumera. I want all the Bridges. I could use an Eirika. I could give, Eirika ring to freaking Har. That would be dope. Lynn is never a bad pickup. There's a lot of good options here for me. So if I come out this banner and I only get You know, even if I could just get one Lumera, that's a dub for me. But if I get an Ike, that's a dub for me instead of getting like a Marth or even an Eirika. It's still a dub for me. That is how I would mitigate. It's not about getting what you want. It's about avoiding what you don't want. And if that balance swings in your favor, then it's probably worthwhile, especially during a time where everything wants your orbs. Also, shout out Faye. Blue Skies 4 is exclusively melee, cav, and flyer. W. So, what does that mean for you? I don't know. Maybe something, maybe nothing. I will be polling. I still haven't polled on like a Hero Rises and stuff. Maybe we'll just have a good old time here. I don't know. Better subscribe and come back. Anyway, that's it. Say goodbye, chat. If you're still there, we're on a wicked YouTube delay. There's like a 30-second delay. Anyway, I'm out of here. That's the video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.